You don't need more hours in your day. You need a rhythm your brain can actually follow, one that protects your focus before it collapses. I'm Marcus Voss, and if you've been feeling scattered, stuck, or like every task takes twice the energy it should, you're not alone. I help people rebuild their focus by working with their mind, not against it, using real neuroscience, real systems, and zero fluff. This isn't about pushing harder, it's about structuring your day in a way that works. Because once you understand how your brain handles energy, attention, and recovery, you'll never plan your time the same way again. Your productivity isn't broken, your timing is. Most people don't fail because they lack focus. They fail because they burn it out too early, then expect their brain to keep performing on fumes. You wake up with the best intentions. You write a list, you sit down to work. But without knowing it, you've already overloaded your mind. Emails, pings, open tabs, scattered priorities. You start one thing, then jump to another, then scroll, snack, pause, refresh. The day moves fast, but your focus fades. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain never got a chance to walk in. The truth is, your mind runs on cycles, not constant pressure. It needs clear start points, focused bursts, and built-in recovery. But most of us live in mental chaos, working too long without direction, breaking too often without intention. And slowly your cognitive engine loses its rhythm, until even simple tasks feel heavy. If you've been blaming yourself, pause. Because this isn't about your willpower, it's about the shape of your day. And unless you change the rhythm, the loop continues. Guilt, distraction, unfinished work, and that creeping sense that you're falling behind again. But there's a way to interrupt that loop, a method that aligns with how your brain actually works, with cycles of deep focus, structured pauses, and repetition that builds momentum. And once you feel the rhythm click, it changes everything. Let me show you how. You are not lazy, you are not broken, you are just tired of running a mental marathon with no map. If you've ever sat down to work and felt your energy dissolve within minutes, even on things you care about, you know the weight I'm talking about. It's not just distraction, it's that quiet mental fatigue of trying to focus, again and again and falling short. You promise yourself today will be different, but by midday you're already scattered, overstimulated, behind. And by evening, the guilt sets in, even though you've been on all day. Sound familiar? You check your phone between tasks, open 10 tabs, switch apps, you start writing, but suddenly you are adjusting the margins or cleaning your desk or Googling something irrelevant. It feels like motion, but nothing moves. Your to-do list is long, your effort is real, but the output, fragmented, diminished. You are caught in a loop, high intention, low traction. And the truth is, it's not your fault. You're operating inside an invisible system that sabotages your rhythm. No structure for deep work, no real boundaries for rest, no cues that tell your brain, now we focus, now we pause. Instead, your attention is pulled in all directions, by noise, by habit, by design. But here's what no one told you. Your brain doesn't need more pressure, it needs pattern. Without rituals, without cycles, it stays in survival mode, scanning, reacting, drifting. And without realizing it, you've trained your mind to expect interruption more than concentration. This isn't about fixing yourself, it's about fixing the frame around your day. Because when the system shifts, your focus, your energy, your execution follows. And to truly understand why this happens, we need to look inside the brain itself. That's what we'll explore next. Your brain isn't lazy, it's efficient. It's designed to conserve energy and protect you from overwhelm. So when you face an open-ended day full of scattered tasks and zero rhythm, your mind defaults to the easiest path, distraction. That's not weakness. That's your limbic system doing its job, steering you toward immediate rewards and away from perceived mental strain. Scrolling, snacking, jumping between tabs, these aren't failures. They are symptoms of a brain trying to cope without structure. Think of it like this. Your focus is a campfire. Left exposed, it burns out fast. especially in wind, noise, and chaos. But shield it with a ring of stones, a ritual, a rhythm, a clear cycle, and it burns hotter, longer, stronger. Without that protective frame, your mind stays on high alert, shifting between tasks and resisting deep work, because it doesn't know when to work hard and when to recover. And over time, that unpredictability trains your brain to expect constant interruption, weakening your ability to concentrate at all. But here's the powerful truth. Your brain is plastic, in the best sense. It rewires itself based on repetition, context, and emotional cues. This is neuroplasticity, the principle that every intentional cycle strengthens the mental path it travels. Every time you focus deeply for a set period, then pause intentionally, you are not just being productive, you are reshaping the way your brain works. This is why willpower alone isn't enough. You need a system, a timing loop, a pattern your mind can rely on. Because the structure you follow becomes the identity you embody. And the environment you build becomes the brain you live in. So if you are ready to stop fighting your mind and start working with it, I'll show you how. There's one simple formula that does exactly that, and it starts now. I call it the 80-minute window. It's not a productivity trick, it's a rhythm reset. A ritual that carves out space in your chaotic day and tells your brain, this is where focus lives. The idea is simple, and it works because it speaks your brain's native language: structure, pattern, and repetition. Here's how it works. Set aside one uninterrupted 80-minute block in the next 24 hours. That's it. No multitasking, no distractions, no open tabs unless they're part of the task. Break it into two parts. 50 minutes of deep work, one task, one goal, full presence. 30 minutes of active recovery. Move your body, get sunlight, walk, breathe. Do not scroll, do not jump into another task. Let your brain exhale. This is your 80-minute window, one focused cycle that protects your attention and resets your nervous system. Here's your challenge. Pick one task you've been avoiding, the one that lingers on your list. Find a space, clear it, light a candle, turn your phone off, close the door. Make it ceremonial, even if it's just a corner of your room. Then start your 50 minutes. No noise, no switching, just one stream of thought. When the timer ends, walk away. Give your brain the pause it's been starving for. That's where recovery meets integration and the mental rewiring begins. This works because the brain responds to rhythm. Repeated cues, same time, same setup, same action, signal safety and clarity. You are training your mind to recognize this 80-minute window as sacred. Over time, it becomes a neural groove, a place your brain wants to go. You are not just managing time, you are creating identity. One cycle at a time, one ritual at a time. This is how structure becomes second nature and how clarity stops being a struggle. Start today, not next week. You don't need a new app, you don't need a new plan. You need one protected space in your day and the decision to enter it. Because this window isn't just about productivity, it's about becoming someone who shows up with presence, consistency, and calm. Your first 80 minutes start now. You've learned that your brain isn't failing you, it's simply missing rhythm. You've seen why scattered days drain your energy and how cycles of deep focus and structured recovery can change everything. And now you've met the 80-minute window, a ritual to reset your attention and reclaim your clarity one day at a time. If you're still watching, pause and honor that. You didn't scroll past, you stayed, you listened, you're building something. Because real transformation isn't loud, it's quiet consistency. It's choosing to protect your focus, to set boundaries, to show up for yourself with calm structure and clear intention. And today, that's exactly what you did. This is just the beginning, because once you feel the power of your first focused cycle, you'll want a system that supports that rhythm every single day. And that's what's coming next. If today's episode showed you that focus is not a personal flaw, but the result of a broken system, then you're already one step ahead of the loop you've been stuck in. Change My Mind is not another self-help course. It's a complete cognitive reset, built to rewire how you plan, decide, and follow through, grounded in neuroscience designed for real life. If your days feel scattered, if you keep slipping into distraction, fatigue, or mental fog, this is the framework that helps you rebuild clarity, not through pressure, but through rhythm, one shift at a time, with structure that adapts to you, not the other way around. The link is in the description, and this program is only available through this channel. Click now to access Change My Mind and start designing the mental system your life deserves. If this content resonated with you, hit like, share it with someone who needs clarity, and comment below. What's the one habit that steals your focus the most? In the next episode, how to turn distractions into allies with the redirect technique. I'm Marcus Voss, expert in focus, productivity, and mental clarity. And your next chapter starts here.